On the morning of March 12, 1888, Americans woke up expecting a regular Monday. Men buttoned their coats, women packed lunches, kids rushed for school, no radio, no TV, no weather app buzzing in their pocket, just cold air and silence. By nightfall, the United States would be locked in one of the deadliest natural disasters in its history, a storm so powerful it shut down cities, erased communication, and forced America to rethink how it survived the future. This is the story of the night America froze. In 1888, America was loud, crowded, and growing fast. New York City was packed shoulder to shoulder. Horse-drawn streetcars filled the roads. Telegraph wires hung above every street like spiderwebs. But there was one thing America didn't have yet: reliable weather forecasting. The U.S. Weather Bureau was young. Forecasts were vague. Warnings were slow. Most people trusted their instincts and the sky. And on March 11th, the sky lied. The snow started soft, almost gentle. Then, the wind hit. Within hours, snow piled higher than doorways. Temperatures plunged below zero. Winds screamed at 50 miles per hour. By midnight, entire cities were blind. Trains vanished beneath drifts. Streetcars tipped over. People stepped outside and never made it home. In New York City, snow buried buildings up to the second floor. In rural areas, farmhouses disappeared completely, just chimneys poking through white silence. This wasn't a storm, it was a siege. In Manhattan, thousands were trapped inside elevated trains, hanging above streets that no longer existed. Passengers jumped into snowbanks taller than themselves. Telegraph lines snapped like toothpicks. America went silent. No news, no help, no coordination. Families waited days without knowing if loved ones were alive. One New York newspaper reported bodies found standing up, frozen mid-step. People burned furniture to stay warm. Others tunneled through snow like miners just to reach the next building. The modern city had failed its people. When the snow finally stopped, the numbers were staggering. Over 400 people dead. More than 200 ships destroyed along the East Coast. Millions of dollars lost, an unimaginable figure at the time. But the real damage wasn't just human, it was psychological. Americans realized something terrifying. Progress had made them vulnerable. The storm forced brutal questions. Why were power lines above ground? Why were cities dependent on horses? Why was weather prediction so primitive? Within years, New York committed to building underground subways. Cities buried utilities below ground. Weather forecasting became a national priority. Emergency planning entered American life. The blizzard didn't just freeze America, it reshaped it. Today, we complain when Wi-Fi drops for 5 minutes. But in 1888, Americans survived total silence, armed only with grit and neighbors who refused to give up. The Great Blizzard of 1888 reminds us of something deeply American. We don't just endure disasters, we rebuild smarter. And the next time snow falls quietly outside your window, remember, America once froze in the dark and came back stronger. I'm Clyde Chester, and this is History of United States, where forgotten moments shape the nation you live in today.